Hello, everybody! Hope you're all doing well. Let me turn that back up for me. Perfect. We are good there now. Alright. So, yeah, hope you're all doing well tonight. Yeah, sorry about the little bit of a delay. Had the last minute yesterday. Last minute yesterday changing when I would stream rather than the morning, just moving it to the night. Just had some stuff going on, that's all. But it's all taken care of, and I thought I was going to be able to maybe do a little earlier than 7, but, I finally started splitting up the Custom Robo Subathon, VOD. And, the last part of it I was working on, not the last part of the entire VOD, I still have to split a bunch of it up. But, like, the third part of potentially 5 or 6... Not 100% sure how many it's going to end up actually being. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. I mean, I started a little before 5 o'clock at rendering. That's why I sent that message in the Discord. That's like, yeah, I can start a little early, just waiting on a video to render. And then an hour went by. And then it's like, you know, he was getting really close to 7. I was like, are you kidding me? You wanna know when it finished? 5 minutes ago. From 7 o'clock. It finished at 5 minutes to 7. 5 to 7, it stopped. It stopped, finally finished rendering, done. It's like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? It's like, you have got to be shitting me. But hey, that's going to be 3 parts of the Custom Robo VOD. I got 2 already up on YouTube. After this stream, I'll start uploading that one, and then also breaking apart the last bit of it. Just so it could all be up there in a nice digestible chunks. Like, I think the longest so far is a little under 3 hours at the moment. I am streaming to Twitch right now, correct? Well, it says I am, maybe. Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Perfect. I'm always so, you know, worried that I'm like, did I change everything back after doing tests and stuff? I mean, it worked last time we streamed. Yeah, it says I'm live. Perfect. That is what I like to see. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, so after months of delays, that has started to be cut apart and thrown up onto YouTube. It just sucks because I'm using the video editor as part of Windows Photos app that's on here. If I want to render a video, well, stay on the screen that shows the the exporting loading bar. If you move away from that, give it like maybe a minute or 2, and just kicks out, done, gone, whole thing closed. Your thing failed. So it's like literally, alright, if I do this, my computer's completely unusable for the next God knows how long. It was going on like 2 hours at that point, almost. But slowly but surely, I will be finishing the rest of that, getting it up there, and then I can delete all those files off of this computer. Because that's like 16 gigs. Just from that video alone. And then these videos themselves, let's see, how much are you? Almost 8 for part 1, 4 for part 2, and part 3 is full on 8. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want all those to go bye-bye. I mean, it's not like my hard drive is being overburdened at the moment at all. Okay, it's about halfway full right now, but part of that is because I've getting some things for watch-alongs, so those take up a lot of, you know what, space from place. Yeah. Maybe I'll start in the very future, like, invest in a external hard drive just to store that kind of stuff, you know? Something I can take anywhere, plug in, and then I can do things like watch on whatever. Hint, hint. Yeah. So, for now, we are just, we're just gonna do some more Digimon Survive. Just keep going along through the story we already know until we can eventually get to the, you know, brand new stuff. I mean, we got a long way to go. At this point, we finally left the school, ran into Kaito and a mysterious woman that we know is Arukenimon because of our last playthrough. Miyu is missing because, oh no, she's always going to be missing at this point in the game. We hate Shuji. Rio is a mumbling mess. And Miyuki and Haru are still as mysterious as ever. Not much has really happened, and if I'm being perfectly honest. Suspicious thicket? Hmm? No, Dracmon, I'm pretty sure they didn't find suspicious shit. Okay, what did you find? This is the second time I've had something called Suspicious Thicket. Oh. Alright. I'll take free shit. That it? That it? Seriously? Is either talk to Kaito or do that whole scene there to get an item? Whatever. Alright, at this point, they knew about a radio tower and thinking, hey, if we get to that radio tower, we might be able to get a signal on our phones and call for help. And then this random woman's like, oh, I know a way to get up there. There's a cable car here, so just, yeah, follow me, children, to this cable car. Even though she doesn't know what a cell phone is initially, didn't know what a radio tower was, we know she's just a Digimon in disguise. Kaito pegged her immediately. Like, you know, he pegged her as a monster in disguise right from the get-go. In the Harmonist route, when we first played through this, yeah, I thought she was super sus and figured she was probably an Arukenimon, and hey, I was right. Oh, actually, because we're going into this point, that means after we do this and fight off Arukenimon, a certain somebody is gonna go bye-bye. And just as a reminder for everyone, I'll be saying this in every single Digimon stream right now. I will not be doing any of the voice acting anymore while going through the routes, like doing our subsequent playthroughs until we get to the brand new content. So for our moral playthrough right now, and then our wrathfulness playthrough, there's going to be nothing until we make that choice when we get to back to the human world, because that seems to be where the story will eventually split off into the different routes. Truthful route, I'll start voice acting a lot earlier because, well, Rio is not gonna be dead because the whole point is I gotta save him from dying, and then that's obviously gonna have a cascading effect over the entire story because we have one more person here. We haven't suffered as much, you know, trauma yet. And presumably that'll allow Shuji to live as well. Even though I hate his guts. Everyone hates its guts. Everyone hates Shuji. Shuji needs to go bye-bye as well. But we need to protect Lopmon. Lopmon Protection Squad. Mount up. Hey, Roots. Ruby said hi. Lie down, honey.
電気じゃなくて不思議な力で動いてたりして、ファルコモンたちもいるし、そういうのもあんじゃね？自動で動くって本当に大丈夫なのか？途中で落ちたりしないだろうね。
I mean, it totally could. Yes, honey. You know what? You guys don't even need to use your points. Because she just wanted to show up right now. Hi, Robes. Oh, what was that for, huh? What was that growling yawn, miss? You silly little girl, you. Wanna lie down? My door's open. You can go on the bed. I'm not going on the bed in a while, you little bugger. Just untight. Oh, honey. Let's see if I can reach your treats from here. Okay, I'm not gonna run over your feet. Okay. Look at here. Should I give it to her? Do I give it to her? Of course I'm gonna give it to her. Ah, paw down. Paw down. No. She thinks I want to shake a paw. So I usually get her to do that. Other one? Good girl. Nice. Good girl. There. Watch out, honey. Oh, Daddy don't want to run over your feet. Okay, let's get this back up. We had some time with the pupper. Go on. Go. Go, Ruby. Gesundheit. Go, honey. Go. Go lie down. Rubes, go lie down. She's always got to pop her head in and say hello. It's a lot easier for her and more comfortable for her now because there's carpet down here rather than at the old place where it was tile. She could stand to, be near me. And could actually stay there and sit properly without sliding on the tile as much. That was funny though back then. Right there. Ruby said hello. She got a treat. Now she's gonna go and be a dog.
そんなの無理。あんな高いところから落ちたら私もぺしゃんこだわ。落ちるの？そんなのダメよ。乗るのやめましょう。
安心してください。乗り物もロープもかなり頑丈です。
How do you know that?
これを壊した者はいませんでした。
よかった。ここ他に人はいないんでしょうか。整備をする人や管理人くらいいてもいいと思いますが。
I'ma just check a thing right now. Okay. So far so good on the Twitch Inspector front. It's just weird how Twitch Inspector picks up a different frame rate than I do. Now I'm actually curious. Yo, Twitch. What does my tracker say? Oh, this is killing it. Ooh, that's my fault. Yeah, that was my fault for opening a lot of stuff at once, but it's good now. Yeah, good enough. I might end up actually lowering my bitrate later. Probably drop it down from 4K to probably 3.5 or just 3 in general. We'll see. I might just go 3.5. It's just weird that now I'm at straight up just drop frames now. Well, before it was just, yeah, the bitrate goes nuts, but he still has 60 frames. It's like, what option did I not click here? I definitely did something wrong. That's my fault, though. But, well, there is one good thing, though. I am at least recording this separately at the same time as it streams, so when it goes up onto YouTube, you won't have that shifting quality. Out of nowhere. Yeah, I might play around with all the settings and stuff again later. After making sure I actually copy them down properly. So if I have to turn it all back to normal, it's not going to go completely fucky on me.
いいえ、誰もいませんでしたよ。それが何か？
いえ、少し気になっただけです。
ちょっと葵さん、まだ疑ってんの？この人の話は本当だって分かったじゃん。信じようよ。
そうかしら。
ほら、亮を見てみなって。あんなに懐いちゃってさ。ママ。
Okay, I would not take Rio's, you know, word for this. His judgment is a little fucked up right now, because he's calling her mommy. He's cuckoo her Cocoa Puffs.
Ara.
Of course he went Ara.
なあ、信じてやろうよ。あんだけカイトに疑われても俺らに協力してくれてるんだぜ。いい人じゃん。
それはまあそうね。
皆さん来ましたよ。
私ロープウェイ乗るの初めてだな。楽しみ。
さあ乗ってください。目的地へ行きましょう。
I'm wondering, could I also just lower how many frames I'd normally output to? Like, I do have it set for 60, but maybe I could just throw it down to 30? I feel like it won't have that much of a difference, and when frames drop, that's usually where it goes to. In fact, I'm going to look at that right now. See what Twitch Inspector picked up on. Alright, Twitch Inspector, what you got, buddy? Twitch Inspector, what you got, buddy? Oh, it only dropped off 54. Or 53 frame. Oh, yeah, that's nothing. That's literally nothing. And the bitrate also didn't even go that low according to this, so... Alright. Weird. Yeah, that was a very, very minor dip. I can deal with that. That's fine. And it lasted all of... let's see. It lasted all of like 10 seconds. Alright. Alright, I'm not gonna worry too much about it then. Yeah, the average frame rate is still 60 because, well, a majority of this has been working fine. Oh, man. Streaming. I'll keep Twitch Inspector up, though, because I kind of like seeing those stats, of those kinds of stats. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Zoom in on a smirk. That's totally not foreboding at all. Oh, we got shit here. Okay, camera. Item or fight? Item. Item. Cool. Anything else? Right there. Don't think you can hide from me. More bandages. It's almost like, hey, a fight's gonna happen. You might need these. nothing else, right? Wow, I almost missed that. Yeah, this is very much a fight's gonna happen, guys. You might want to be ready for it. Hey, game. I think I'm ready for a fight. Agumon's kinda, you know, OP as fuck right now. Almost level 69. Nice. He still has equipment on. Because I keep all the equipment, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I keep all of the equipment I have. I don't think it carries on to who actually, you know... Yeah. Okay, I keep all the equipment from the playthroughs I pick up, so all those items, I keep all of that between playthroughs. It's just not, you know, equipped to them at the beginning. Which is fair. But I mean, I still have access to all of it, and once these guys get in my party, I can always just throw them back on and watch them become even more powerful. It's kind of broken, honestly. It's pretty damn broken, if you ask me. You're kind of a little too overpowered. I'm being perfectly honest. You're a little too overpowered in the playthroughs, in subsequent playthroughs. That's just me, though. I'll take it, though. I'll take being super powerful. Hey, I'll Nevermore, welcome in. Hope your day's going well. Let's talk to Kaito. And by talk, I mean... I'm not actually really talking to him. We're just letting the dialogue go along, because... You know... Doing pretty good. Good. I'm doing pretty good, too. Yeah, doing pretty good. Yeah, we're supposed to go to the summit. We gotta talk to fucking Haru, don't we? Of course we do. We always have to talk to Haru, apparently. Alright, young child. Child in quotation marks. It's not actually a child. Yeah, not actually a child. Oh, yep, I am in New Game Plus. I'm doing the moral route. I finished the Harmony route. I'm gonna go through all the routes before I even attempt the true route, because I want to see how this game could have ended and how they want it to end. See who lives, see who dies, see who cries. So far, it wasn't me. Saw the twist with the professor coming a mile away. I kind of pieced it together a little bit as we go, but I was wrong about who Haru actually was. For anyone that has not played this game, there's gonna be a lot of spoiler talk just from like general things that happen in the common route part of the game. Because I think that was a common route thing that was revealed. Probably. Especially after the talk that happened in that apartment building circle we're going to come on to later on. Like, much later on. I almost had a feeling like... Okay, the professor has definitely come here before, but something happened with his memories. And he was probably Haru at one point. My big theory was Haru was like the world, like, taking that repressed memory and giving it physical form, or it, like, somehow, like, the reason he doesn't remember all this completely is when he went back to his world, his memory got left behind, it formed into a new Haru who resented the original one. For whatever, that's what I was going for. I didn't see. Oh yeah, the Haru is just a Renamon. I was going to play like you going in, but Lotmon's developments had to be just as fair. Yeah, Lotmon Protection Squad with like, it's just a sweet little bean getting the literal shit kicked out of it. Everyone hates Shuji, with good reason. Didn't see Haru's twist coming, thought the professor was a time traveler. Man, that maybe too. Yeah, I thought Haru was like just a physical embodiment of his memories while in that world, or like just a piece of him got left behind or something. I was going a little too big-brained for this damn game, apparently. It's like, oh wait, no, it's just a Renamon disguising itself. That's it. Thought he traveled back to help the kids to stop the prologue happening. That never crossed my mind, but that's also a pretty good one. That also sounds very plausible. But I mean, even from that, no matter what at least with my theories and what actually goes, it still makes sense with the professor in general. Of maybe that's why he started trying to research more about the Kemonogami. Because even from all that trauma, he repressed the memories of it happening. There was just that little bit left that made him want to dig more into it, but he was not sure why. Which I actually like that a lot. I still want to know how he survived getting knocked off a dam, though. I would love to know how he survived that. Like, seriously. He got knocked off the top of a fucking dam, and somehow he lived without a scratch. Like, I mean, there's plot armor, but goddamn, that's too much plot armor. Yeah, it is a big plot hole. Yeah, definitely. Unless it somehow gets resolved in the true route, like they just kind of do a throwaway line, because I don't remember him saying anything during the Harmonious route about how he survived. But, well, whatever. Deus Ex Digimon, I guess.
私にも見せて。
ほら、遊びじゃないんだ。危機感が足りないぞ。まあまあ、修二さん。目的地はすぐそこだし、ちょっとくらいいいじゃん。しかしだね。最後まで何があるかわからない。警戒するに越したことはないぞ。
もう、硬いな。ずっと気を張ってたら疲れちゃうじゃない。
So far untrue, not seen any hints. Okay, so it's just kind of he miraculously lived. I mean, he wasn't introduced into the story yet at that point, but and the way he reacts, it couldn't have been Garurumon just kind of saving him for no reason. Because, I mean, he's wanted to kill him like the minute he saw him. Like, nothing but resentment for him, and it took, you know, kind of a big thing happening for him to even briefly team up with us. So, I'm like, not sure. Like, how the fuck did you survive going over that water, that dam? Yeah, there's always gonna be a few mysteries. I swear to God, if you say shut up. How good.
皆さん大丈夫ですよ。もうすぐ着きますからね。
電波 番塔に着けばスマホ使えるわよね。そしたら助けが呼べる。
ようやくこのサバイバルも終わりか。
ええ、終わりますよ。
Oh yeah, that's not ominous. That's not ominous in the
電波塔の
slightest.
設備は生きているんでしょうか。あなたが離れていたということはもしかして。
どうかしら。
それってどういう。
やはりこの手でどうにかしなくちゃね。
今なんと。
ああ、あなたたちには感謝しないといけないわ。どうもありがとう。
いやー、なんかわかんないけど感謝なんていいっすよ。
あの生意気な子は逃がしちゃったけど、代わりに来てくれるなんてね。
I heard her say, oh, okay, the 3 ads. Ah, okay, you got hit with the ad. Yeah, it's been about a half hour. The ads would have gone off. Should have only been for about an hour and a half, I think. No, yeah, hour and a half ads. I would murder Twitch if it was an hour and a half long ad. Yeah, it should have been like a minute and a half or so, I think. Yeah, I just said, okay, so nothing. They never said jack about it. Just thinking maybe it was Garurumon that saved him, but then again, he's, wasn't introduced in the story at that point. He also hates the professor's guts and wants to just straight up murder him, so it couldn't be him, but yeah, it's just kind of whatever. Also, hey Brozard, how's it going? Also, oh no, this unfamiliar woman with weird supernatural eyes isn't on the up and up? What a shock.
本当にありがと
どうしちゃったの。
わからないよ。
大丈夫。後になるけど、あの子も捕まえてきてあげるから。心配しないでね。
Yeah, I see how well that works out for you.
何を言っているんですか。
ママ。
Oh my god. This fucking guy. This unfamiliar woman fooled me on first play. I learned this time around. I had a sneaking suspicion from the beginning that she was an Arukenimon, even in my first playthrough. Just because she kind of came out of nowhere and her colors kind of matched up with Arukenimon's. So like, she's a Digimon, isn't she? I bet she's an Arukenimon, and well, I ended up being right. That girl looked terrified. They always look terrified. Especially when random woman they think is help is spouting this shit. I was gonna joke that she's a bird Digimon. At the gold in her hair looks like a beak. Nope, not a bird. She's a spider. Unfortunately.
何があったんだ。
頭ぶつけちゃったわ。
大きな怪我をしてる者はいないようだな。
I never watched the series just so I can play the games. I don't know anything about Digimon lore outside the games. Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. Yeah, I did watch the series with the Arukenimon disguising itself as human. Not the same look between the series and this game, but still, that's like the only one of the only Digimon I know of that pretended to be human. So I think that's what kind of set off a few alarm bells in my head immediately.
何か変じゃない？
ゴンドラが止まってる？
あれ？ねえ、あの人がいない。
え、マジで？
No, no, she's still there.
ああ。
Also, getting trapped on a sky rail line could be seen as getting stuck on part of a spider's web. Yeah, about that.
りょう後ろは雲また雲
何あれ何あれ妖怪雲女なんて大きさなの
Again? Oh yeah, because the first big monster they kind of ran into was back at the school when it was just a Dokugamon, just a big spider. I do have one. This guy. This was the first big monster that they dealt with. And now all of a sudden they have to deal with a second big spider lady. Well, second big spider. Yeah, so they went from having to deal with that guy to Longmouth Wolf. Do I have an Arukenimon? I do not have an Arukenimon, so I can't even bring her. I mean, I do. Nope. Library. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right there. To that. This big old spider lady. I like how I can access the menu still in cutscenes like that. It's very nice.
あの女の人は
鈍いね。いや、私の化粧がうまかったのかしらね。知らない人を信用しちゃいけないよ。
笑ってる
怖っ
私はアルケニモン。別に覚えてくれなくてもいいわよ。だって、お前たちはここで死ぬんだから。さあ、この箱ごと生贄にしてやろうかね。
どうしよう修二さんどうする
Oh yeah, Shuji, what do we do? Okay, they asked what do we do, not I was right! Scream! Yes. Yeah, I don't like Shuji. I've never liked Shuji. He was kind of okay in the beginning. Now I've hated his guts the minute he got the Lopmon and started telling it to shut up. And now just blaming them. It's like, this is why I didn't want to go. It's your fault. Well, how do we get out? I don't know. But I'm still the leader, apparently. Just because I'm older. By like, what, 2 years? How old is this fucker again? 16. And I think it's Aoi and Ryo are the same age. Yeah. Okay, he's literally older than our main pro tag by 2 years. Also, Takuma, how the hell are you 14 years old? Like, you are not 14 years old. I am sorry. I am sorry. You're just not. And how is Kaito 14 years old? I can believe Miyu being about 11. I mean, she's just, you know, gremlin child. That's okay. But everyone else's ages are really fucked up. And the professor is an unknown age. He's like in his 60s or something. This guy's definitely hate him with my soul territory. Yes. Yes, you are absolutely right. No age for Miyuki, no age for Haru. Doesn't matter about them. I don't know why everyone is so young age-wise, but don't look it. Yeah, Japanese games where teenagers look 21. Yeah. Very, very true. That's just really weird. Like, I don't see Takuma as a 14-year-old. He seems a tad bit more mature and looks a little older than that. Shuji also seems like he might be like 19. Maybe 20. Like, I do not see him as a 16-year-old. That still feels way too young. Saki being 12 is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. How? She's 1 year older than Miyu, yet looks like significantly older. I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, that's Digimon. The cast is always fairly young. It's very rare that you'll have an actual, like, late teens main characters. I honestly thought Takuma was about 16. All their actual ages surprised me. Yeah! Like, everyone is so much younger than you think they really should be. Especially Saki. Like, oh my god, how are you 12 years old? Like, especially when compared to Miyu, who's only a year younger. Miyu acts like probably an 11-year-old. Just kind of being, you know, again, being gremlin child. Not really thinking things through. Saki, no. It's like she kind of holds herself and talks like she's a little older than she is. Same with everyone else. Even Aoi. Like, she talks a lot older, and yet she's only 15? I don't buy it. Stop calling it mommy. And now he's a babbling mess again. He's always a babbling mess. What was your first clue?
Ah, どうしたの、お姉ちゃん。
どうしたんだ？
何見てるの、みゆき。
Cable car, I believe. Yep.
あれは
Caught in a spider's
ゴン
web.
ドラ。
途中で止まってるな。みんながあそこで捕まっちゃったみたい。おいおい、それってつまりあの女の仕業か？
やっぱり化け物だったか。だからあれほど言ってやったのに。
みんなどうなっちゃうんだろう。
急いで助けに行こう。
ああ、行こう。
ああ、あの化け物女ぶっ潰してやる。行くぞ、トラクモン。
はいよ。
I hate that his hand eyeballs blinked. Why did his hand eyeballs have to blink? Just why?
お前たちのせいでこの世界がおかしくなったのよ。
I'm glad about doing the true ending now is that Shuji's gonna have to deal with a maxed out Lopmon with boosted stats in my Harmony room. Yeah, he's gonna get nommed a lot quicker this time. Yeah, I didn't. All of my stat boosting food at the moment has all just been funneled into Agumon, so he's roided out at this point.
お前たち人間の子供を生贄にすれば世界の崩壊は止まる。
Eventually, I'll give food to everyone else. Eventually.
あの帽子をかぶった女の子供を取り逃がした時は焦ったけど、その代わりに お前らを生贄に捧げてやるわ。
これがあの人なのか。
騙し討ちとは卑怯な真似してくれるじゃねえか。タクマ、気合い入れろ。こいつを倒して全員助けるぞ。
あ、わかった。ゼロ、アクモン。
Yeah, watch. We're gonna like one-shot her.
光の時間よ。
Yeah, I figured they'd be there. And you're gonna be there just to get some experience. Yeah, our Digimon defeat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That is a lot, and I mean a lot of Dokugumon. One of them is mine, but still. I can't talk to any of them, right? Yeah, I cannot. That's fine. Alright, bring out the big guns. Dino Rexmon time. It's really matter about the team, but after that happened, it became personal straight away. I know if I had items cross over. Really made me happy to see them do. I've already said, but I am amazed at how much carries over in New Game Plus. All of your mons at their levels, all of your like buffing items, all of your healing items, everything. Everything you have carries over. Like, that's a little OP. But I'm not gonna complain about it. It's making subsequent playthroughs a lot easier, especially when I can just go Dino Rexmon. Kill. And the personification of violence does what he's supposed to. I should not be doing quad numbers this early in the game. I should not be one-shotting this stuff this early in the game. Yeah, you lose our morality and affinity, which... big whoop. We can easily get all that back. Especially because we need to change our morality for the playthroughs. If we kept the same morality for across every playthrough, it would be hard to get onto the other ones. The affinity, though, yeah, that's a little more difficult, because you gotta make sure you're getting all those questions right to get their ultimate in megas. Which is a bit of a hassle. But I mean, once you do it once, they still have all their evos. So, it's fine. So, I mean, as it stands, I don't ever have to worry about getting affinity with Aoi, ever. Ever. She has her Mega. Labramon can go to Mega. Dracmon can too, but that was Harmony story related. Yeah, so fuck it. There, Bolt Beltamon. Oh, briefly lost frames again. All for like a second or two. What is your... You don't really have that great of a range, okay. And the Dokugumon just here to get some experience. There's also one really big Dokugumon. Nothing's gonna be in range, right? Yeah, nothing's in range yet. There's no way. Oh shit, you're actually in range. Alright. Yeah, not nearly as strong as Dino Rexmon with all the buffs, but still a good showing. Maybe they drop out this time. Oh, okay, down to 40. They don't want to care about getting the right answers to play to make sure Rio lived, then get the Megas, find out ways to lead the game, Infinity affected evolution, beat it with only Agumon, Gabumon, and Randomon having Megas, the rest are Ultimates. Wow. Yeah, that's a tough one. Well, still doable, clearly. Ah, it's all good. Autocorrect happens. Yeah, I'm almost thinking maybe next time or next stream, I might drop my frames down to 30. I don't think I really need 60. Especially because it's kind of dropping at random points to it. I don't know. I really don't know. I do really wish it would say why my frames dropped, though. Like, that is something I really wish. Like, it's not enough to fuck the thing up, but I'd like to know. It's like, why did it happen? Oh well. It's not game breaking right now. Alright, Dino Rexmon. Yeah, keep moving forward. Just bust open that. Cool, I got a thing. Let's move the other way. You can go toward them to kill those Dokugumon. Because I know you want to. Ah, they're just out of range. That's okay. Next turn. I mean, I doubt a bunch of champions are going to be able to do much against a Mega. Oh, that one's trying. And failing. Counterattack. just shoot him. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for you to get there. You can only attack one. That's fine. And my Dokugamon's just like, I'm here too. I highly doubt I'd be able to hit you. Yeah, you're too high up from that to even hit. That's fine. Now, what happens if I were just to do regular attack? Oh, regular attack one-shots it. There, we got the rest of the gang. They are safe. Okay, a few more Dokugumon, huh? That thing tried. There you go. You're doing something, my Dokugumon.
どう動くべきか。
There, it's dead. Yeah, gee, I think I've won this one.
絶対に勝つんだ。
I really don't need to, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
すべては整った。
私の番もっと守れる力
It's a little overkill now to have 3 megas out on the field, but, hey, there's no better kill than overkill. I can't hit it with Amamet. Can I? No, I can't. It's just out of range. That's fine. My Dokugumon can do it. It can kill a Dokugumon. Alright, all that's left is Arukenimon.
どう動くべ
Do
き
you
か。
know if there's a secret 5th ending? If I were to guess, it's gonna be the don't go back to the digital world ending? I'm assuming that's one. I think that was an option we could do, just not go back. Okay, so it's literally there just mostly for jokes. Like, yeah, let's just not go back. Fuck our friends. They'll be fine. Oh, another Dokugumon. And another one.
俺に任せておけ。
If you have 15 Wrath points and don't go back, you get the bad ending. Maybe I'll do that for in the Wrathful route. I'll get to that choice when I have to make a save, do the goof ending, and then go back to the actual real continuation of the story.
どう動くべきか。
Those things didn't even last a turn. Arukenimon, will you last a turn? I highly doubt it. Yeah, no, Anubismon's got you. Man, it's almost like I'm strong.
悔しいわね。本調子じゃなかったとはいえ。
Ah, okay.
こんなガキどもに。
Yeah, good old ads. Should only be for another minute and a half. In total, it's only, yeah, about 3 minutes of ads for every hour, but I have it split up to go off every half hour. I could change that to just make it every hour. But then again, if I do it every hour, that's 3 minutes of ads after an hour mark. It shouldn't be that long, though. I really should set something up for that. There we go. I'll give you guys a little bit of time if you're stuck in an ad. Granted, this is stuff we've currently like all seen before, so, but whatever. Yeah, it's weird. My bitrate doesn't even dip that low, and I lose frames. That's interesting. I mean, it hasn't happened just yet. The last one was, well, how long ago was that? 10 minutes or so ago? Backroom ads? Cool, cool. Alright, I gotta know, what ads were playing for you? What ads are playing for you on my channel? I'm actually very curious. I think I've had some car ads on mine before. So I want to know, which ones did you get, Nevermore? I mean, obviously, I don't get ads for myself while I'm in my thing, so I don't know what ads play on mine. I'm very, very curious. One of them's from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's standard. I just feel like... I don't know, at least on one stream I kind of briefed into... I looked in on briefly. The ad I got was for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So I wonder if that's going to show up in mine at all. I'm determined not to look because I don't want spoilers. I'm a big Star-Lord fan. Okay. Yeah, I kind of dropped off with really keeping up with the MCU. Just kind of after Endgame, it's like, okay, what more can we really do? I saw Spider-Man Far From Home, and the one with all the other Spider-Men in it. I saw those ones. Didn't see Doctor Strange 2. There was no way in hell I was seeing Eternals. I didn't watch Loki. I did watch Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Oh, I mean, oh, sorry, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Just because, well, that is actually kind of interesting, just seeing what Falcon does after essentially being told, yeah, you have my shield. But then after that, it's just kind of, I don't care really anymore. I didn't even see Thor Love and Thunder, because even then it's just kind of like, I don't care about new Thor at all either. I'm watching my way through the MCU, only the movies. I don't have Disney Plus, so I can't see the series. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, after Endgame, I just really dropped off. That's all. Nothing really intrigued me anymore with it. I didn't see the new Ant-Man either. So I'm just kind of like, okay, cool. I don't care too much. Endgame was kind of the best spot to end off really caring about the MCU, for me at least, and for a lot of people, because after this is like, what are we gonna do? We had our big, giant 10-year build-up for a massive team-up of everything, concluding a lot of one massive storyline, and what's next? What's gonna beat that? Seeing Star-Lord dance with the lizards in Endgame out of context killed me. I had to see Guardians and saw them after. So he's an idiot. The only other thing from the MCU that I'll probably actually see is actually just Armor Wars. because I like War Machine in general. I like how he's a more militarized and just go in there guns blazing version of Iron Man. I just like that. I've also just liked Iron Man in general as well. I like tech stuff. I like the suit of armor you wear that's got all of your stuff in it. Turns anyone who isn't can turn anyone without superpowers into anyone with superpowers, essentially. I like that kind of stuff. Not sure I like the new plot as a multiverse plot. I'm at least aware of where the story and everything is going. But, I mean, again, I'm not like, I need to see this movie within the first week of it being out kind of thing, like with every other movie that came, every other MCU before then. Hell, I saw Endgame in Japan when it came out. I watched fucking Avengers Endgame in Tokyo, Japan. Just because we knew it would have English everything in it. Just there'd be Japanese subtitles. It's even funnier in context. Star listens to cassette tape, Walkman, dances, uses a loser as a microphone. He's just such an idiot. he's the lovable idiot. Yeah, it makes a great opening. Great opening scene, that's for sure. But when you look at it from the outside, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I've really dropped off on the MCU train after Endgame, just in general. It's like, now we've had 10 years of build-up with all of these characters. I mean, everyone loves Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. was just perfect. He brought that charisma. Really brought a lot of people in. And now that he's just out of it, obviously, it's like, okay, you lost that. You got rid of Chris Evans as Cap. Everyone loved him as well. Thor is a shell of his former self. He's just a quipping machine. You can't take new Thor seriously at all. I mean, granted, he was a little too serious in, Thor 1. But he was okay in just Avengers. Now he's just like, I made it funny! Laugh at my stupidity. I have a hammer fetish. It doesn't work anymore. Thor is just, again, he's a shell of what he was. Same also kind of goes for Hulk. He's a definite shell of what he used to be. But I mean, then again, it also goes into what can you do with the Hulk, because just him being a rage machine that just punches things all the time does get very boring very quickly. Missing Stan Lee is like a movie version of Where's Waldo. Yeah, that is the unfortunate thing. At least they were able to fit him in though for Endgame, even though he did die was dead at that point. I think actually even a few after they were able to at least. They either kind of digitally put him in, or he had filmed some of these scenes before he had died. I can't remember. It was one of the two. That actually brings up, I hope this does not become a major trend of CGing people into movies. In TV shows. Like, oh, this person's long dead. Alright, we're gonna just make their character still be there and just plaster their face over some other actor. The most egregious use of that was in Star Wars, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Peter Cushing has been dead for decades. And they put him into the movie. I think they even billed him as being in the movie. Did they? I think they did. I have to look it up. Looking it up real quick. Yeah, he was credited a special acknowledgement for a posthumous release because he's CG recreation used for his likeness. And it looked bad. It's like, just stop. Please, we did not need CGI Tarkin. We already had that in the Clone Wars TV show. We didn't need it on the big screen. It's like, at this point, an actor, it's like, so actors can't even, they could die, but they'll still be in movies? Like, that's a worrying trend. Who signed off on that? Who signed off on allowing them to do that? Like, who in Peter Cushing's family said, yes, go ahead, you just CGI his face onto someone else's body, please? One of the Hunger Games movies did that? They did? Did they really? Oh. Jeez. That's got me curious. Oh, CGI Philip Seymour Hoffman. Okay, because he died partway through. Okay, that's a... Oh, that's... Ooh. That's where that's where we really get to a gray area. Because, I mean, he was already filming the movie, but died before he could finish. Ooh. That's where it might be a little okay to do it, but even then, it's still a little... Oh, so I dropped frames again for a second. Characters pretty vital for the plot. You couldn't just disappear. Yeah. That's where it's a little more forgivable. Yeah, I'm not really thinking maybe I'll drop my frames down to 30 next stream or something. Oh my god, yeah, it did just happen. It dropped down to 21 frames of like a quick blip there. Again, I wish this would tell me why it happened. You know, I'm not disconnecting or anything, so like that's a good thing. But are dropping frames normal? I mean, they probably are. Did I just drop more? Yeah, I did. Jesus. I did drop some more. Yeah, I think maybe next stream I'll drop it down to me streaming at like 30 frames. I don't think it'll affect that much. That or I'll just drop my bitrate a little bit next time. Because, I mean, I'm not disconnecting from my internet. I swapped to the power line adapters. Yeah, I'll probably just drop it down. Yeah, I'll probably just drop it down to 30. I'm thinking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, reduce your stream's resolution and bitrate, and you'll have an easier time uploading your visual input and eliminating frame drops. Yeah, I'll probably do that then. Probably next time. I might maybe drop my bitrate down to maybe just like 3.5K, and then drop the frames to 30, just to see if that's a little bit better. I mean, it's not too bad, the amount of frames I have dropped in general. I mean, it's only 0.2% across the entire stream. But I mean, I went nearly 2 years with 0 frames dropped every stream, so. Yeah, again, this is my fault, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. You can't harp on it for too long. It happens. So I've dropped frames at about 4 different points throughout the stream. Okay. But some of them are pretty far stretches between. Also, hey Roshak, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Isn't streaming fun? Streaming is so fun when it's just like, yeah, what's wrong? Something's wrong. Okay, what is wrong? This. Why is it doing that? I don't know. How do I fix it? I don't know. Just fix it, forehead. But I mean, it isn't too bad. It still looks good for you guys, right? You haven't had any problems watching? Oh, dropped a few more again. Looks good to me. Okay, good. Yeah, because they dropped again for a second there. And again, so that's like 527 frames dropped across the entire stream, which actually isn't bad. So, I'm just gonna keep that game going at this point. Maybe I'll reset my router later. Probably just before bed I'll do it. But I'll still drop, my bitrate and everything later. Only problems I have are more to do with the app I watch on my phone. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, feel free at any time, guys, to kind of pop in and say if things are starting to look bad on your end if I don't notice right away. Because my eyes are kind of constantly darting down to look at the drop frames and bitrate right now. Yeah, if it starts going pretty bad for you guys, just please let me know.
さっきから何わけのわからないことを言ってるんだ。さあ、お前がさらった女の子の居場所を教えろ。
だからどうしてそれをあなたなんかに教えなくちゃならないわけ？
It's on fire? Alright, how do I stop, drop, and roll a stream? How do I stop, drop, and roll a stream? When that happens, usually force the resolution change and back to auto and it's fine. It's usually Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, I know it is usually Twitch. And this shouldn't really bother me too much. It just kind of is, because it was working so well. Then I cleared my Streamlabs cache and everything got fucked up. So maybe I'll just reset our router as well, like just before I go to bed, because I go to bed fairly late. And maybe that'll kind of do the trick. We'll see. Yeah, it's worth anything. Worth a shot for anything, really. But I still also will lower what my bitrate is, and also even my frames. I could drop them to 30, and maybe I'll just drop them to 45 or something. 40. I mean, that's a really awkward number. 45 frames. Yeah, I'll just lop off 15 frames a second. While killing 500 kilobytes per second as well. I think that seems like a fair trade-off. We'll just see how that goes the next stream.
こいつこの後に及んでまだそんな口を叩きやがるのか。どうやら少し痛い目を見なきゃわからないようだな。
よしましょうよ、そんな乱暴なこと。
教える気がないんじゃなくて知らないんじゃないかな。
なんだと？
あなた案外賢いじゃない。
おい、気をつけろカイト。不用意にそれ以上近づくな。こいつが話を長引かせてる時は間違いなく何か小細工をしてるってことだぜ。
ご名答。それじゃあ私は帰らせてもらうわ。
Bid us adieu, huh?
何？くそ！また逃げられた。あの野郎！
仕方ないよ。あいつが最初から余裕あったの。いつでも逃げられるって思ってたからだし。
実際逃げられたもんな。だからまともに戦う気もなかったのかな。
どうなんだろうな。戦うふりだけでもしなきゃいけない事情でもあったのかな。
とにかくまずは当初の予定通りあの塔を登ってみよう。
That was a very delayed victory screen just because we got really into a conversation. There, Agumon is finally level 69. Nice. We got a whole bunch of stuff. More num-nums for Agumon. Thank you, Roshak. Oh, this will be the Tentamon. That's right. First off, Agumon. Num num time. Your Agumon is close to my team. They're all level 70. Alright, yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, I didn't really do much grinding on them. To be perfectly honest, I didn't really grind out any levels at all. The most I was kind of doing that you can consider grinding was just trying to get Digimon. Just to try and get more of them. The only battles I have actually done have all been on stream. I've only played this game on stream. So every level these guys have has all been done here. I only use the partner Digimon in the spares when I have to. You did grind level slots? Okay, because, I mean, Agumon is... Yeah, he's 69. Everyone else, we've got 64, 63, 62, 53, 25, 19... And then I just have a fuck ton of other mons. Like, this Magna Angemon is the second highest level I've got. More so in this save, even Lotmon and Kunemon. I'll definitely be getting them a little more attention, probably just in the truthful route, when I know I'm going to be stuck with them for a long-ass time. Well, not stuck. You know what I mean? They'll actually be in the party, so I have more chances to actually use them. And at this point now, I'm also kind of looking for any battles that have Digimon I don't have. I'm trying to have one of every Mon if I can, just so they can be there. Like, that's why I've got multiple like Gatsumons and Biomons. I'm waiting for the evolution stones and stuff so I can bring them to all the mons that I need. Just slowly but surely I will have every mon. I'll have every Digivolution variation throughout here. I mean, I have all Seedramons. Like, there it is. Seedramon, Mega Seedramon, Metal Seedramon. There's an entire line done right there. Yeah, slowly going at it. Very, very slowly.
あら？ねえ、なんか声がするわ。え、まさかまたさっきのアルケニモンが？
いや、助けを求める声だった。この辺りから聞こえたが。助けを求めてんなら助けてやろうぜ。待ちたまえ。どんな相手かもわからないんだぞ。恩をあだで返されたらどうする？
そんなこと言わないで助けてあげようよ。
うるさい。お前が口出しするな。
助かりたかったら襲うなとか条件つけてやったら？だったらもっと要求してやりましょうよ。食べ物よこせ。どう？それじゃあ追いはぎじゃないの。あ、見つけた。
If I just want to fill out the Digimon library, I'll probably end up with a bunch of megas I never use. Yeah, I am going to run into that. I'll probably eventually just end up using only, like, the partners. But, it's that little bit of completionist in me, and it is fairly easy to do.
テントモンだ。悪いやつじゃないよ。クモの巣に絡め取られてるね。かわいそうに。
And I'm doing the moral, so I'll just continually choose the moral options.
食べ物でもいいけど、何か持ってるのかな?
Ah, yeah, ad time. It is indeed ad time. I really should make a command for that. Yeah, I might. A horror movie? Oh, Star Wars game. Good, good, okay. I approve. I love my Star Wars. Though I've heard it's not doing too hot right now, the game. It is the day of release. And some casino ad. Oh, great. It's telling you to gamble. just great. Tell my viewers to gamble, huh? yeah, welcome back, welcome back. Don't worry, I am also a wuss when it comes to horror movies. I'm a major wuss. I can't watch them. Not easily. I tried going to the theaters to see It Part 1 with my friends. I gave up 20 minutes in. I gave up. I tried. I just gave up. I walked out and just hung out inside the movie theater arcade until the movie was over. I probably should have asked for a refund on my ticket. Oh well, that was many, many, many years ago at this point. Nice song, and some kid peeked through a door, and there was some creepy, ugly demon chick. Oh, great. Jump scare central. That's the worst part of horror movies now. It's all jump scares. Not even clever scares, and always in those trailers, they start playing a little more intense music, and then everything goes quiet, no music, maybe just the sound of them breathing, and then jump scare with a scream. Done. There's your trailer, here's your title. That's the lazy jump scare. And too predictable. Once everything goes nice and quiet, yeah, you know there's a jump scare coming. Sometimes they'll try to fake you out, and then the actual jump scare happens like immediately after.
それならミュウの目撃情報がないか聞けないか。
なるほど、わかった。アグモン、お願い。
任せて。
助かった。いや、どうもお気に。
You want to see the new Evil Dead movie? That might have been probably what the ad was for, now that I think about it. It might have been for Evil Dead.
珍しい子供あるもんやな。また人間の子供です。
他にも人間の子供を見かけたの？
はいな。ハンさんの後ろにいるやつより色ちいちゃかったです。
それってひょっとしてミュウ？その子って一人で歩いてたの？
いや、それがあの怖い歩きにもに捕まってましてな。えらいかわいそうでしたから隙を見てちょちょいっと助けたったんです。そしたら歩きにもにバレまして、わて捕まってしまったんですわ。
Wait, I can recruit this Tentomon?
それでミュウはその子はどうなったんだ？
え？はあ、ちゃんと逃げはりましたよ。途中まで一緒でしたから間違いありません。
Chapter 7 goes straight to the shrine camera scan. Okay, I'll have to remember that. I think we're only on chapter 4? What's the data say? Oh, actually, no, we're only on 3. Alright, we got a long ways to go. Until I get this Tentomon.
なんかあれですね。キラキラしたとこへ行きまして。
そうか。教えてくれてありがとう。それとミュウを助けてくれたこともありがとう。
いえいえ、これくらいお安いご用ですわ。
キラキラしたとこって？
わてもあれや、なんちゅったらええんやろう。上の方からぼーっと眺めたらええんちゃいますか。
あ、それなら電波塔の上から見ればわかるんじゃない？
Definitely 7? Alright, cool. I'll try to keep that in mind once we get there. Because I definitely need a Tentomon. I definitely need a Tentomon. That's for sure.
よし、やっと着いたぞ。
Tentomon's my favorite out of the original Digimon. just Tentomon itself, or his entire like evolution line, or the character from Adventure. I mean, there's a lot of variation here. Everything? Okay. I've stated a few times, but Magna Angemon is like my favorite individual mon because of the anime. But going by the whole line, I very much like the Gabumon all the way to Metal Garurumon line. And just because of the anime, I grew up with that. Okay, that was for me as a kid. I'll drop a few more frames. I should almost like turn that off. It's like, yeah, I don't have to worry about drop frames if I can't see it. Wish you got to keep Gabumon, Garurumon, my favorite Digimon. Good choices, honestly. Very good choices. Yeah, everything is going a little fucky-wucky. Just looking at the task manager performance of my quote-unquote Ethernet cable. And, well, it averages at about 4, but I'll probably drop it down to 3.5 for next time, just to be safe. GPU is just like, yeah, I'm barely being used, bro. The GPU is only being used by like 25% right now. It's like, this is nothing. Yeah, getting a few random drops right now. CPU is doing a bit more than it usually does, though. Still, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'll probably just drop my bit rate a little bit next time. That'll probably definitely help. Unless for some reason I don't know, like downloaded something and then that's what's been screwing it up, which is, it is a possibility, but I doubt it. Okay. Maybe even just changing my CPU could help too. Maybe I'll look into that for the future, just get a better CPU. My Ryzen 5 2600 is a little old. I also like the Black Vanilla line, one from Hacker's Memory is good too, and I think Kendo Gurumon or something like that. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played through Hacker's Memory yet. I am planning to do that once I finish all the playthroughs here of Digimon Survive. Yeah, everything's kind of sitting around 4, so I'll just drop it next time. Next stream, I'll just drop that down. Just to lessen a burden. Okay. Actually, I think that is a good spot right now to end her off for today. Yeah, I know a little shorter than normal. A little bit, but that's okay. I can have a few shorter ones here and there. Let me just close that off. There. No more of that. Thanks, Nevermore. Hope I see more of you in the future. So, tomorrow, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I did not change the, animation yet for that, I think. I don't think it, fades in. I think it drops down. I'm gonna have to look at it again. I think Mari mentioned it did in fact drop down, so, and I didn't change it yet. That's my bad. So, tomorrow on the schedule, I do have it set for 10 a.m. Almost certainly for sure this time. Be more of SD Gundam G Generation Genesis. We'll continue to another level of the Zeta Gundam storyline. Hopefully this time I don't fail the mission by a single square and have to do the whole thing over again. Hopefully. I'm also working on my schedule for next week still. I do have one kind of done, but I remembered it's going to be May. And I kind of want to play a Star Wars game on May 4th. I just got to figure out which one. That's my issue. I do have a few I could do. I just don't know which to do. But I'll figure that out probably by, probably sometime tonight before I go to bed. I'll just kind of maybe flip a coin, roll a dice or something to figure out which one I play. But I'll figure something out, and that'll be posted on Twitter and on the Discord. Yeah, you're welcome, Brozard. Thanks for, being here. So, is there anybody streaming right now? Can I open Twitch without everything having a freak out? I could drop a few more frames. Oh well. I don't know why I was humming Mario. Okay. I am going to send us all off. Whoever is still here in the stream. If there's anybody. Whoever is here, I will send us all off to Lumimari. Yeah, she's coming in the streams a lot. Absolutely hilarious. She's playing through some Kingdom Hearts 2 and really, really trying to do a data fight on a level 1 critical 0 EXP run. It's been a process. She's nearly got it at this point. So, thank you again, everyone, for, watching, commenting, and lurking, and following. I appreciate it very much. I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day and night, and I'll see you next time.